Don't you dare go to the fights tonight. How would you feel if your family was coming over and I walked out?
Well, at least my relatives don't come barging in here unexpected.
No, they come steady as clockwork 3 times a week.
Don't get wise. Don't get wise. I'm not missing the best fight of the year.
Listen here, you try and walk out of that door and you'll be in the best fight of the year.
One of these days, right to kiss. Now I'm going to the fight. I'm going in there, put on my hat, put on my coat, and get out of here before George gets here.
You wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't? Watch me, baby.
Oh,
Well,
Uncle
Alice.
George.
And how's my favorite niece?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. Nice to see you.
Where's Ralph?
Oh, he's in the bedroom. Ralph, Uncle
Don't
George.
start, Alice, don't start.
Ralph.
Leave me alone. I don't hire Uncle George.
How are you, Ralph? You're looking very well.
Thank you.
Look, are you going out?
No, he's not going out. As a matter of fact, he just came in. Uncle George, why don't you go into the bedroom with Ralph? You probably want to wash up before dinner.
That's a good idea, Alice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go ahead in, Uncle George. You think you got me licked, don't you? Well, you haven't got me licked. I'm going anyway.
Not now, you're not. You can't go now that Uncle George is here.
No? No? I've got to tell him that my back's starting up again. I'll say that I got to have rest and quiet, that you're the only one that can take care of me, and I got to be alone.
Are you crazy or something?
We'll see if I'm crazy.
What's the matter, boy?
Oh, Uncle George, it's my back again. It's starting to act up. You know, whenever this happens, I just got to get a little rest and quiet and be all alone with Alice, because she knows how to take care of my back. Yeah, I'm sorry I have to ruin your night like that.
Oh, well, don't worry about me. You get right in there and go to bed and get well of this thing.
All right.
Ed, I want you to meet my Uncle George. This is Ed Norton, a neighbor of ours.
How do you do, Uncle George?
Hello. Now, you get in there and take care of yourself. Go to bed.
All right.
Hey, Ralph, what's the matter? You sick?
Yeah, I'm sick.
Hey, you ain't kidding. You even got a twitch in your eye.
Well, I better be leaving, Alice.
Oh, I feel terribly about this, Uncle George. Are you sure you'll be able to find something to do with your evening?
Hey, you got a free evening?
Sure, I'm free.
Come along with me. I got a couple of tickets to fight. If Ralph is sick, he's got to stay home. What's the matter, Ralph? Your back acting up again?
Well, that's very generous of you, Mr. Norton. I'd be happy to go along with you.
Sure, it's all right. Come on.
All
we don't
right,
want to miss the
fine.
first bout.
Have a
a
good
tough
time,
break,
Uncle George.
You're going to miss the best fight of the year. Sweet kid. Huh?
I need your help with this. You see, when Phil gets up here, I gotta make some excuse to get out of here so I can leave them alone. Then come in and catch him, see?
Yeah?
Now that's where you come in. At some time after Phil's been here for a couple of minutes or so, I'll walk to the window, open it up, and say, "Oh, what a lovely night it is out." Now you'll hear that from upstairs, and you come right down. You say you just got a telephone call from your sister, and she had an automobile accident on the other side of the tunnel in Jersey.
Yeah.
And you want me to go with you and help her out.
Oh. Wait a minute. I think I got a better idea.
What?
Why don't you just go up to the roof, climb down a fire escape, stop here at the window and watch?
But I can't hear anything with the window shut.
You don't have to hear. All you got to do is see.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe I'll do that. All right, you better get out of here before Phil comes. Now remember, when I say, "Oh, what a wonderful night it is," you come right down.
Come right, okay. Hey, listen, if you catch him fast, how about the two of us going bowling later?
Get out of here! Hey,
hiya, Ralph.
Oh, hiya, Phil.
Where's Alice?
Pretty anxious to see her, aren't you?
You bet I am.
All dressed up and everything?
Uh-huh.
She's inside getting dressed.
Good.
I'll call her. Alice, Phyllis here. Boy, you got out here awful quick. You never come out that fast for me.
Hiya, Phil.
Hi, Alice. Glad to see you.
Good to see you.
What kind of a hello is that? You know Phil a little better than that. He introduced us. He's best man at the wedding. Why don't you give him a little kiss?
A kiss?
Yeah, go ahead. Give him a little kiss for old time's sake.
Oh, it's all right with me. Oh, Ralph, you sure got yourself some wife. It's a shame there aren't more Alices to go around.
This one gets around pretty good.
I'm kind of sorry I introduced you to Ralph. I should have saved you for myself.
My, what a wonderful night it is!
What's the matter with you?
There's nothing the matter with me. I just think it's a wonderful night out, that's all. Why don't we all sit down and be comfortable?
All right.
Hi. Wait a minute. Don't sit over there. Sit here. It's more comfortable.
It looks the same to me.
Well, it might look the same to you, but this chair's broken in a little better.
Okay.
Sit over here. You know, there's something I could never make out about you.
What's that?
Handsome guy, got a good job, but you never got married. Wonder why.
Well, don't worry, Ralph. One of these days I'm liable to surprise you.
It's a wonderful night out!
What's the matter with you?
There's nothing the matter with me. I just think it's nice out, that's all. What are you doing here?
Just, pardon me. I mean, I hate to break in here. You got company and everything like that, but, Ralph, I'm in a little trouble.
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
I got a telephone call from my sister, and she's had an accident in the automobile on the other end of the tunnel over in Jersey, and she's stuck, and I thought maybe you'd come along and help me out.
I'd be glad to. I'll go right with you.
Well, gee, that's a shame, Ed. Was the baby with her?
How should I know? Ask Ralph.
I know if the baby's with it. Oh, gee, I'm sorry to have to run off like this to take care of his sister and everything.
Why don't I go with you, fixing cars?
No, I wouldn't think of it, pal. You stay right here. You keep Alice company. I ought to be gone for at least an hour. At least an hour. At least an hour.
Well, how about a cup of coffee, Ed?
Fine. I always talk better over a cup of coffee.
Good. I can make it in an instant.
Aha! Got my keys. Least an hour.
Hey, gee, maybe if I can catch Ralph, I'll tell him to bring some ice cream back with him, okay? Ralph, what are you doing?
I got a loose heel. Trying to pound it in.
Well, listen, just remember to bring some ice cream back with you, okay?
I'll bring it back. Least an hour.
Well, I'll see you in just a moment.
Now, that's what I like. A salesman that don't sell.
Look at these darling curtains. They're gingham. Oh, Alice, look at this lamp with the ivy growing out of it. It's beautiful.
Hey, what a mattress. Hey, you ought to see this bathroom. Tile all the way from the floor up to the ceiling.
No.
Hey, and look at the television set. Can you see us on a Wednesday night, sitting down, watching the Pabst Blue Ribbon fights, drinking beer? Boy, what a life.
Oh, Trixie got a load in this kitchen. It's Oh, now I've seen everything.
Well, Norton, this is some place, ain't it? Hey, Norton. Hey, Norton. Hey, get a load of this. Norton fell asleep. Come on, pal, get up. Hey, get up there.
Oh, you can't wake him that way, Ralph. This is the only way that you can do it.
Up already? Oh, I guess I dozed a little.
You know, Milton, even after all these years, I still don't know how he does it. I don't know how he can become unconscious so fast.
Well, he's got a pretty good head start.
One, two, one, two, one, two.
Hey, wake up, boss. It's 5:30 already. Hi, boss. Hey, boss. Last night before I went to sleep, I got a new idea for a set up a guy for a knockout. I feint with my left, go to my right, then shift back and hook him with the left. Well, look, I'll show it to you, huh? Now get a load of this. Oh, how was that, boss? Huh? How'd you like that, boss?
No, it's fine. Fine. It's enough training now for the day. Let's get to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, boss, it is the morning. I got a big fight coming up. I got to train. Oh, look, why don't you throw a little cold water in your face? It'll wake you up.
Oh, there you are.
Sure, boss.
Oh. Well, how do you feel, pal?
I feel fine. I'm all set to train.
Well, get Alice up and we'll have some breakfast.
Good. Alice, come on, it's late. It's after 5:30. Go on, breakfast.
Go ahead and wake out in the bag, champ.
Okay, boss.
Hey, take it easy. I just rented that. Don't worry about it, pal. A little slower. Come in. That's it, pal. Give it a couple
Please,
of good...
Mr.
Wait a minute, wait,
Cramden.
what?
Mr. Cramden, that noise carries right into my apartment next door. I get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get some sleep.
All right, Taylor, all right. We'll knock off.
Thanks, Mr.
You're welcome.
Cramden.
He was quitting with the bag anyway. Just, you know, a little deep knee bend.
Alice, will you come out here and fix breakfast?
Morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Cramden. How are you this morning?
Well, get breakfast ready, honey.
Here, work out with the rope for a little while.
Okay, boss.
There he goes. You're supposed to hold it on both sides.
And I'll tell them we didn't do this.
Oh, I see.
Oh, go in and get dressed, and I'll get you breakfast.
All right, come on, pal. Put your workout clothes on.
Yes.
Where's everybody? It's time to get going. Time to get going.
Joe Palooka and Nobby will be out in a minute.
While we're waiting, you want to go a few rounds with me?
I'm just ready to go a few rounds with the three of you.
You're just like Trixie, no sense of humor.
Yeah.
Oh,
hiya, Norton. Well, he's all ready.
Yeah?
What are you going to teach him today?
Well, I thought I'd work on the defense today.
Oh,
a little
all right.
defense. I'll teach him a couple of tricks I learned when I was in the Navy, fighting. You know?
Why do you keep swaying from side to side?
I couldn't help it. The ship was always rocking. Another little thing, a little approach. It's a little different that I'm going to teach him.
What's the idea of crouching so low?
Well, when I get hit, I don't have to fire to fall.
Pay any attention to him. Go ahead with the bag.
Okay.
Well, better hurry up with the breakfast. Dynamite's working up an appetite.
Shut up.
Come in.
Please, Mr. Cramden, I asked you before. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Look, Taylor, this is my apartment, and I'll do what I please in it. Now get out.
Listen, Ralph, you better be careful. We're going to get thrown out of here.
So what if we get thrown out? After he gets a fight, we'll be rolling in dough. We'll move out of here anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, let's toss the old medicine ball around a bit.
Hey, that's a good idea. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, you can stop that rope jumping.
Okay, boss. Not a bad time, Mike.
Okay, pal. There you are.
That's the way to do it there.
What's the matter with you? Take it easy. I said take it easy.
Want to play games, huh?
Now you did it. You busted the window.
I couldn't help it. Why didn't you catch it? Why'd you move? That's what you get for flinching.
Well, now you two numbskulls satisfied.
You stay out of this. Go ahead down and get that ball.
Oh, well, not you, mister. You got it.
Go down and get that ball.
I'll get the ball, boss.
It's a good thing that he's going down for the ball, or I would have made you get it. Come in. Oh. Hiya, Mr. Armstrong.
Oh, so this is your boy, huh, Cramden?
Yeah, Dynamite, I want you to meet Mr. Armstrong.
How do you do, Mr. Armstrong?
Mr. Armstrong, this is my wife, Alice.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Oh, I'm sorry it's so early in the morning.
Yeah, I know, and I hate to barge in this way, but I wanted to take a look at the boy.
Well, I'll get the ball, boss. Be right back, Mr. Armstrong.
Okay, pal. Well, how does he look?
Yeah, strong-looking kid. Hey, did you think over the offer I made? I'll still give you $500 for the kid.
Well,
How? Are you trying to tell me Mr. Armstrong offered you $500 for dynamite and you didn't tell me about it?
well, if I had have told you about it, you'd want to accept it.
You're darn right I would. Mr. Armstrong, for $500, you can have dynamite and all of this boxing equipment, and I'll even throw in 20 pounds of pancake batter.
I am not selling anything. Dynamite stays here.
Oh, look, I don't want to cause a family squabble, but,
Don't worry about it.
I'll make you my last offer, $750, take it or leave it.
I leave it.
Ralph, are you crazy?
Now, you stay out of this.
Just
I
a
leave
minute.
it.
You take that $750, or I'll give you such a going over that Mr. Armstrong will want to buy my contract.
Oh, how I'd like to go through just once.
Well, Cramden, no, I know how you feel, but no hard feelings.
Oh, that's perfectly all right,
Well,
pal.
it's all right if I stick around and watch the boy work out a bit?
Sure, go ahead and work out in the back, kid.
Okay, boss.
Watch him go. What a punch. What a punch. Come in!
Mr. Cramden, I'm at the end of my patience. You're going to stop this noise, or I'm going to do something about it.
Look, pal, I told you, this was my apartment. Now get out of here.
Oh, Mr. Cramden.
Now, you heard the boss. Do like he said. Beat it.
Take your hands off me. You're the one making all the noise.
Beat it, little man.
I'll show you who's a little man. Yeah, now I can get some sleep.
Dynamite, quit kidding and get up.
Come on, save your breath. This boy's out cold. Hey, help me get him back to a chair here.
Dynamite.
Yeah, I've seen these things happen before. This kid's got a glass jaw. He's got a glass jaw. Best thing for him to do is to quit fighting. Yeah, well, he's coming around now. Well, I gotta go. Goodbye, Mrs. Cramden.
Oh, what hit me?
making this noise, I'm going to continue. I gotta fight fire with fire. They wouldn't let me out of my lease. Okay, I'll break my lease. I'll have them on their knees begging me to move out of this joint. What are you trying to do? Scare me to death?
Come on, can't you take a joke?
Hey,
I got a lot of this stuff here.
on. Another one. Boy, that's great.
Well, with this, these things there, these. This is the clincher.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, that's great. Where'd you get this stuff?
I got all this stuff from my mother and father's 50th wedding anniversary.
You know, your family must be just like you.
They are. Hey, here's the paint. Chartreuse, red, and midnight black. There's a little missing out of the black because I used it to paint my bathroom window.
Well, we'll use the paint later. Right now, we'll soften her up with a little noise. Come on, grab something.
Wait a minute. There.
Ready, pal?
Okay.
Pardon me, I didn't hear you. Sorry, honey.
Yeah?
Well, how we doing?
There's a cotton in your ears, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's all you got in there. Now, you stop making all this racket.
I'm not stopping making any of this racket. I'm continuing.
Listen, if the landlord doesn't throw you out of here, I'll throw you out.
Pay no attention on Norton. Keep going. Never mind, she's here. Never mind, she's here. Oh, why don't you grab something and join in the fun?
I'll join in the fun. Now, either you stop this racket or I'm calling the landlord, and he'll come up here and put a stop to this.
Oh, the landlord's coming up here. I've never met him. 13 years I've lived in this house, and I have yet to meet the man.
Well, you'll meet him now. You've been nothing but a troublemaker ever since you moved in here.
What a crouch.
Wait a minute, I think I got an angle.
What?
Get this. Before I started eating slim-o bread... Wait, no. Put this down. Before I started eating delicious slim-o bread...
Good thinking, Ralph. Good thinking.
Thank you. Before I started eating delicious slim-o bread, I weighed 250 pounds. I now weigh...
260 pounds.
I do not. I'm going to say I weigh 170 pounds. Hey, now listen to this slogan. Slim-o adds to the taste, but takes away from the waist.
Hey. That's great, Ralph. Boy, that is
Bob.
great.
That's the slogan that's going to win for me, pal. I'm really rolling now. Put it all down, pal. Let's see, what's next? Oh, here you are. Happy Hound Dog Food. All we got to do is give a name to the dog. That's on the picture in the back.
Let me look at the dog's picture.
Hey, let's see. What are some dogs' names? Fido, Prince, Ginger, Duke, Rover, Mitzi, Bullets.
Hey.
What?
Hey, I got the idea. Let's send in for the dog's name. Let's send in your name, Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah, it's perfect. If a dog's name is Ralph, not only people can call him, dogs can call him. Ralph! Get out! I hope you win the dog and he bites you.
Ah, what a day it's been. What a day it has been. I arrived at the bus depot at 8 o'clock sharp. Not a second before, not a second after. And then, as my first stroke of luck, I got bus 6085. That's the one with the foam rubber cushion for the driver. Then my next stroke of luck, right outside of Central Park, my crankshaft broke. And while it took the two very competent mechanics 3 hours to fix it, I sat under a shady elm tree and watched the girls' softball team. If that wasn't enough, when I got back to the bus depot, I found out that I had won the day's baseball pool.
Well, Ralph, I'm glad you had such a wonderful day, and certainly hate to spoil it by getting you steam, but there's something I just got to tell you.
There is nothing that you could tell me that would steam me now.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Ralph, because Aunt Ethel is coming to visit us.
There you are. I'm not steamed. I'm not excited. I'm just as calm as I was when I walked through that door. And do you know why? 'Cause your Aunt Alice isn't coming here. That's why.
But, Ralph, it's only for a couple of days.
I don't care. She is not coming in this house. She's not putting a big flat feet in there. All that woman does is sponge, going from city to city, sponging on friends.
Ralph, you should have a little sympathy for Aunt Ethel. It must be terrible for her living all by herself.
How would she know? She's never tried it. She's a sponger, a pest, and a blabbermouth. She talks so much when the sun's out, her tongue gets sunburned.
Now, listen, Ralph. I remember you telling me that of all my relatives, you like Aunt Ethel the best.
That's right. And that will give you a small idea what I think of your other relatives. Now, she's not coming here, so sit down and write her a letter and tell her so.
Ralph, please.
Did you hear me before I lose my good humor?
Ralph, I can't stop her from coming here. She's already on her way. And besides, for the few days that she's going to spend, it's not going to be so terrible.
Oh, no. It won't be so terrible. Certainly not. Why, she's here. Where am I supposed to sleep?
Well,
I'll tell you where I'm supposed to sleep. You and her will sleep in the bedroom, and I'll be on a cot in the kitchen.
Well, Ralph, if your aunt was coming, I'd do the same thing.
That's right. You and my aunt would be in the bedroom, and I'd be in the kitchen. Why is it whenever anybody's aunt comes to town, I have to sleep in the kitchen? For a change, couldn't an uncle show up or something?
Ralph, how can you be so ungrateful after all Aunt Ethel has done for us?
Done for us? Done for us? What has she done for us?
How can you even say a thing like that? You know just as well as I do that she's never let a Christmas anniversary or birthday go by without getting presents for both of us.
Well, that's fine. Let them send it to us wherever she is. I'll even pay postage. But let her stay there.
Now, listen, Ralph. Aunt Ethel is coming to visit us, and you are going to be nice to her.
I am not going to have to be nice to her because she's not getting in this house. She's not...
Come in.
Mr. Crandon apartment?
Yes?
I got some stuff out here to deliver to a Miss Ethel Delaney, care of Ralph Crandon.
Well, she must have been pretty sure she was going to be welcome, wasn't she?
Bring it right in.
I don't know what you're bringing it in for, because she isn't getting in here. Neither if it or her is staying.
Now, listen, Ralph, she's my aunt, and she's welcome wherever I live.
Yeah, well, maybe you and her will be living someplace else tomorrow.
Now, you listen to me, Ralph. She's going to stay here.
She is, huh?
Now, you see that? She's only going to stay for a couple of days.
She's not going to stay here 5 minutes. Couple of days she's going to stay. A couple of days? I've seen explorers leave for Africa with less than that.
Exaggerating.
Exaggerating, am I? We moved in with less stuff than this. What's going on, Alice? What's going on? Can a man get a little sleep on a Sunday morning?
Just fixing some coffee for Aunt Ethel.
Aunt Ethel. We got to get rid of that woman, Alice.
She'll be leaving soon, Ralph. She only came for a couple of days.
Yeah, and those couple of days at Decoration Day, the 4th of July, and Groundhog's Day. She's been here 3 weeks now, Alice. I spent more time in the kitchen than Betty Finesse.
Well, why don't you go back to sleep? Now, what did I do with the milk? Oh.
Oh, no. What are you doing now?
If you must know, I'm giving Aunt Ethel some milk with her coffee.
Well, where is she? Out in the fire escape?
No, stupid. The milk is. I forgot to get ice yesterday.
All right. I'll open it. Boy, you and your animal. What's the matter with the window?
It's stuck.
Oh, that's a remarkable deduction. Did you figure that out or just take a wild guess?
Come on, pull harder, Ralph.
If I pull any harder, I'll lift the building off the ground.
Well, why don't you push the top down and reach over and get the milk that way?
Oh.
Now be careful you don't fall out.
Won't that be a catastrophe? Then she'll have to have a coffee black. Give me a pot of something, I'll scoop it up. Why? Why me? Why me?
Now look what you've done.
Well, tell her to hurry up downstairs and lock it up before they can.
Coffee ready?
In a minute, Aunt Ethel. The water's boiling now.
All right.
Ralph, get up. Get up. You'll have to get down to Krause's and get some milk for Aunt Ethel.
Who's going where? For what?
You're going to Krause's to get milk for Aunt Ethel.
I'm not going anyplace. The only one that's going anywhere around here is that Aunt Ethel. Now pack a valise.
Will you be quiet? She'll hear you.
Oh, she won't hear that. The only thing she hears is when you announce dinner. And that's another reason we got to get rid of her. She's eating us out of house from home. And we had that chicken last night. Did you see her pack it away? She cleared the table like a hurdler.
Well, just listen to who's talking. As soon as you sat down at the table, you grabbed a chicken leg.
Only in self-defense.
Now, listen to me, Ralph. Will you stop complaining? She's only going to be here for a short time, and she doesn't get in your way.
She doesn't get in my way, huh? Yesterday, I want to get in and take a shower. She's in there brushing her teeth for 35 minutes. Finally, she comes out and I go in. I just get soaked up. She starts knocking on the door. I said, what's the matter? You forget to brush your teeth? She says, no, but I left them on the sink. I'm telling you, she's got to go.
Shut up.
Oh!
Hey,
So you're up. Well, how's my favorite nephew this morning?
just dandy.
What's the weather like out?
It's a beautiful day for travel.
Why don't we get this cot out of the way and then we can have some breakfast? Come on, Ralph, I'll help you. Come on.
All right, push from your side. Ah! My head, front your side! Drop it! Oh,
Hey, they'll go away if you just say pins and needles and needles and pins.
I'm all right. I'm going in and take a shower now.
Oh, do you mind if I brush my teeth first?
Give them to me and I'll do it for you.
Ralphie!
Yes, Aunt Ethel?
Make sure it's a dark brown hairnet, number 339.
Dark brown hair, that's number 389.
And Ralphie,
Yeah?
it's a good night for ice cream.
All right, I'll get some ice cream.
Yeah, get chocolate, strawberry, and pistachios.
In the brick ice cream, it comes in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Or all chocolate, or all strawberry, or all vanilla. Or chocolate and vanilla. Doesn't come vanilla, chocolate, pistachio.
Well, don't get the brick, get the loose. It costs a little bit more, but it's better.
It's better.
Now, don't forget, a dark brown hairnet, number 339, and chocolate, strawberry, and pistachio.
Okay, I'll remember, Aunt Ethel.
That's a good boy!
noise? I couldn't hear you.
Let's set up here. It's a good spot. There's a bowling alley down there, and there's a movie theater across the street. What are you laughing at?
With that drum on, Norton looks almost as fat as you do.
Very funny, but I'm not laughing. Now, look, ever since we left the house tonight, you've been making wise remarks. Now, cut it out. I'm warning you.
Listen, Ralph, I didn't want to come down here in the first place. You know how I feel about you running for election with those crooks. So if you're not happy with me, I can just go home.
You're going to stay right where you are. Do you hear me? Right where you are. And stop calling them crooks. They're not crooks. They happen to be a couple of guys that have a little faith in me. That's more than I can say for you. You're going to stay there and act like a wife who's trying to help her husband in an election. And stop complaining. Don't say another word. Keep your mouth shut. Quiet. Don't speak till spoken to. Remember that. No noise. Cut it out, Alice. Cut it out, Alice. Wise guy.
Come on, Ralph. Yeah, let's get set up. There's no telling when the movie will let out.
All right. Will you pick that sign up and put it up straight? This is a perfect spot.
Well, I'm telling you, it's a pretty good idea. You're coming out here and getting closer to people face to face. That's going to get your votes.
That's the only way to get votes. And when that Weaver and Morgan find out that I'm alone on a campaign trying to get votes, then they'll really know they picked the right guy. A real political leader.
Where do you want me and Trixie to stand, Honest Abe?
You're going to get it before we get home tonight, I guarantee you. You stand there, Norton. You two get over there, and I'll stand right here. Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Yeah. Shall I go find a cop to help keep the crowds back?
Oh, you're a riot tonight.
Hey, Ralph, I think there's somebody coming now.
All right, start the drums up. Start the cymbals.
Oh, Ralph, you know...
Start the cymbals. All right, friends. Hold it, friends. A little closer, please. That's enough. That's enough. Friends, pretty soon it will be time to go to the polls and vote. You will have your choice of either voting for me, Ralph Cramden, a fearless citizen who has captured such ruthless gangsters as Bullets Durgam, or the man who is running against me, that dirty bum, Harvey Porter. If you elect me, I will give you honest government.
Come on, George.
I will lower the taxes. I'll fix the streets. I'll put more parks in the benches. She won't be such a riot after you marry her.
Why can't we go home?
I don't care if you're freezing. If you're freezing, bang the cymbals and warm up.
Oh, Ralph, it's really awful cold. No wonder nobody will stop and listen.
Everybody calm down. Let's start a fire right here. In this trash can here. That'll warm us up.
All right, break that peach basket. I got a match. Hold this for a minute, will you? Look out! All right, here it goes.
Light it up.
That's it. That's a good fire.
Warm or no time there.
Sure, well.
Hey, Ralph.
What?
Here comes a couple of live ones.
All right.
I'll get this going.
Friends, pretty soon we'll be going to the polls. Give me a touch. Come on with you! You stupid moron!
Oh, you leave my husband alone, you big fat tub.
Who are you calling a big fat tub, you dope? Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah?
Trixie, will you apologize for calling Ralph a big fat tub?
Ralph, you apologize to Trixie this minute.
All right, I apologize. I lost my head. Hey, here comes another. Quick. Pardon me, friends, pretty soon it'll be time to go to the polls and vote. You will have your choice of either voting for me, Ralph Crandon, a fearless citizen who has captured such ruthless gangsters as Bullets Durgan, or a man who's running against me, that dirty bum, Harvey Porter.
Hey, wait a minute. I happen to be for Harvey Porter. He's been in office for 4 years, and he's done a lot of good for this district.
He has? Tell me one thing that he's done for the district.
All right. He's built 3 new schools.
He's built 3 new schools. Big deal. How do you think he bought those 3 new schools? How do you think he built them? Where do you think he got the money? From your taxes, that's why. That's how he built the schools.
He did, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I'd like you to tell me how you think you are going to build schools without taxes.
I'll tell you how I'm going to build them without taxes. When I'm elected... Why should I tell you how I'm going to build schools? You'll just run down and tell that bum Harvey how I'm going to do it. Boy, that was a close one. I didn't know they were going to ask me any questions.
What are you going to do, Ralph, if it happens again?
Look, I got an idea. If anybody asks me a question that I don't know the answer to, I'll give you a signal like this, see? Then you start pounding the drum and you start going with the cymbals. Now remember,
What good'll that do?
just do what I ask you.
Okay, Ralph, but if you're elected when you get to Albany, you're going to take the drum and cymbals with you? There's somebody coming now.
Oh, all right. How do you do? How do you do? Pardon me.
Yes?
May I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
Who are you going to vote for in this coming election? This bum, Harvey Porter? Or are you going to vote for me, Ralph Crandon?
I'm going to vote for Harvey Porter.
Harvey Porter?
Yeah.
Why not for me? Why for Harvey Porter?
I'll tell you why. Because he knows what he's doing. What do you know about being an assemblyman?
What do I know about being an assemblyman?
Yeah.
What do I know about being an assemblyman? What do I know about being an assemblyman? I'll tell you what I know about being an assemblyman.
Right?
And that's what I know about being an assemblyman. Now, have you got any other questions?
Yeah, just one. When did you 4 nuts escape?
Oh, come on.
Ralph, I feel awfully funny coming in here.
I don't care. This is my night for a little relaxation. This is the night that I play pool. Now, I'm not talking to Norton, and you're the only one I got.
But I don't know anything about the game, Ralph.
You don't have to know anything about the game. Just hang up your coat and grab a cue.
Which one'll I take?
Take anyone. It doesn't make any difference.
Oh, this one must be for beginners. It's bigger at this end.
That happens to be a bridge. It's not a cue. Here, there. Here. Chalk up first.
All right.
What are you rubbing the chalk on your foot for?
Well, when you taught me to bowl, that's what you told me to do.
That's bowling. We're going to play pool now. Give me, I'll show you. Look. There.
Well, if that isn't the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
You are the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Now, I'll break the ball. All right, go ahead and shoot.
Ralph, I told you I don't know anything about the game.
You don't have... All right, look, I'll shoot, and then you do what I do.
All right.
$12 ball in the corner. Table's off. All right, go ahead and shoot. This is the cue ball. 80 cents an hour here. It's up here.
That one? Well, there's nothing over there. Just shoot it.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Now, wait a minute. You got to name the ball that you're going to knock in the pocket, like 3 ball in the corner or something.
I'll get that one right over there.
Well, name it.
I wasn't supposed to do that, I guess.
What was that?
I guess I wasn't supposed to do that, was I?
Not if we're playing pool, but if we're javelin throwing, you are. Here, and try to hold on to the stick. Name the ball that's going in the pocket, please.
Oh, what are their names?
The numbers are on the ball.
I don't know any of the numbers.
Go ahead and shoot.
I'll shoot the robin's egg blue ball in there.
Robin, hi, Frankie. It's a little woman.
How are you, Ralph?
All right.
Can I buy a Coke, huh?
No, thanks.
How about you, Mrs. Crafton?
No, thank you. I'm going to shoot the robin's egg blue ball in there. What's the matter, Ralph?
Nothing. Go ahead and shoot.
No, I think I'll shoot the canary yellow one in there. Oh, no, the strawberry red one in there.
Just once for everybody.
I think it's your turn now, Ralph.
Oh, I'd like to belt you. I'll play the 12 ball in the corner.
Why don't you shoot the strawberry red one in the side?
If I come in there, the only thing left will be smoke. I don't understand it.
You don't understand what?
Get a load of this. 2 days ago, I decided to stay away from Norton. You know, he's been aggravating me, driving me nuts all the time, so I decided to stay away from him. I have nothing to do with him. Nobody told me to do this, you know. No psychiatrist or anything. It was my idea. Well, anyway, I'm staying away from him for 2 days. But since I've been staying away from him, I've been seeing him. And I know I haven't been seeing him because I know he's at work.
What are you talking about?
Just what I told you. Every time I walk down the street, I turn around, I look up, and I see Norton. Then I look back again, and he's gone.
Well, do you see Norton or don't you?
I don't see Norton. I see him, but I don't see him. I can't see him. He's at work.
Oh. What does oh mean?
Now, look, you know what, Ralph? It seems to me like the same thing has happened to you as happened to Shorty.
What happened to Shorty?
Well, see, he's a guy that used to hang around here. Now, he's got a little dog. He's crazy about the dog. They're always together. No matter where he goes, the dog goes. They're always together, just like you and Norton. Well, one day the little dog gets sick. Well, Shorty is heartbroken because now he's got to leave the little dog home and he's got to go out by himself.
I know just how Shorty felt.
Well, now that he can't go out with the dog no more, every dog that he sees looks like his. And that's what's happened to you, Ralph. Every guy you see looks like Norton.
What happened to Shorty?
Well, like I said, every dog that Shorty sees looks like his. And his dog is getting sicker and sicker. Yeah, they finally had to put the poor little fellow away.
Poor dog.
What dog? They put Shorty away.
I mean, that Shorty,
Oh, he went all the way. You know, Ralph, the best thing for you is to get your mind off Norton. Now, look, how about a little game of pool?
Okay.
Do you good.
You break.
All right.
What ball?
Well, let's see. I'll play the corner ball in a corner pocket. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Well, it's on its way.
Yeah, to Newark.
Ralph, what's the matter? What's the matter, Ralph?
You saw him, didn't you?
What?
You saw him, Joe!
No, saw what? Now, take it easy.
Look, he's right out that window looking in here!
You're getting late.
Don't say you didn't see him!
It's all in your mind, Ralph. All in your mind.
There's nothing in my mind! You didn't see Norton looking at him!
All right, Ralph, if you say he was there, he was there. Take your shot.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. Can't concentrate anymore. Everywhere I look, I think I see him. I know he's at work. I know he's at work. I know what I'll do. I'm calling his wife Trixie. I'll find out if he's at work or not.
Yeah. Well, I'll go clean up inside.
You hurry up, Mac. I gotta make a call in there.
What's the matter, Ralph?
I was telling you I was jumpy and nervous.
Yes?
I'm not jumpy and nervous anymore. I'm just plain nuts.
Ralph!
You don't know what's been happening to me, Alice. You don't know what's been happening to me. No matter where I go, I see Norton. I walk down the street, I look up, there's Norton. I go into a store to buy a magazine, Norton's looking in at me through the window. I'm playing pool, he's peeking out of the phone booth. I get in the subway train, he's down at the end of the car. I'm going back, I tell you. Everything happens to me. Every time I look up, Norton's there. I open the door, Norton's standing outside. I tell you, I'm going back. Back, Alice.
Listen, Ralph. Now, you just sit here. What you need is some of that nerve tonic. I'm going to get you
Nerve tonic won't do me any good. I'm too far gone now. I'm past the nerve tonic stage. I'm over the hill now, Alice. Over the hill, Alice. What am I going to do? What am I going to... Alice, you look like Norton. You're not going to believe me, Alice, but you just look like Norton.
Oh, Ralph, you're in a terrible state. I'm going to get you this medicine right now. Just a moment. Now, listen, Ralph, when the psychiatrist gets here, I want you to tell him all about this business of seeing Norton. Maybe he can help you.
What's the matter with you, Alice? You can't tell a psychiatrist anything about what I'm doing. If I told him I was seeing Norton, he'd put me away forever. I'd never drive a bus again. Don't you open your mouth if this is the psychiatrist. Come in.
Mr. Craven. How are you feeling today, Mr. Craven?
Oh, I'm feeling fine. Not nervous anymore. Just as... fine. The tonic did it.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
That tonic did it.
You're in good shape, eh?
Oh, that's...
I think we ought to wait a little while longer before you go back to the bus, though.
Why? There's nothing wrong with me. I can go back tomorrow.
Well, I'm sure you're fine. I'm positive. I think, however, that we ought to wait just a little while longer. I'm going to give him a little tonic to see how he reacts. A stronger tonic than the one he gave before.
Alice! His face is at the window.
Whose face is at the window, Ralph?
Go on.
Now, Mr. Craven, I want you to calm yourself. Take it easy.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't over there. I'm wise to you. You think I'm a shorty. You think I'm a shorty and that my dog is dead. Oh, no, I'm no shorty.
Mr. Craven.
Oh, no.
Tell me, who is Shorty?
How do I know? I never met her.
You better lie down, Mr. Craven.
Don't touch, don't touch. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you, though, and you.
Hi, Ed.
All I need is a little
Ralph.
fresh air.
Say hello to Ed, Ralph.
Har, har, hardy, har. So that's what you're trying to pull, huh? Trying to make me think I see Norton, huh? For the doctor's benefit. Trying to get me way, huh? Way. Why, you're not gonna do it. There's nothing wrong with me. There's just something wrong with you two. I'm going out of here. Will you get out of my way, Norton? Well, am I gonna get my breakfast this morning or tomorrow morning?
Coming right out. There, they're nice and hot.
Did you ever stop to think that I might have wanted one of those waffles?
Well, I just figured that Trixie was going to make some more, and that yours would be hotter by the time they get here, and you want one of these?
I don't like them with syrup on them. Now, let me tell you something, Norton. When we came in here, we decided to split everything 50-50. But you're going a little too far, see? You're thinking only of yourself. All you do is grab. Last night for dinner, Trixie brought out 2 baked potatoes on a plate. One was a large one was a small one. Right away, you got to grab. Which one did you grab? The big one. That's the difference between you and me, Norton. If I grabbed first, I would have grabbed the little one.
You would have?
Yes, I would have. But what are you complaining about? You got the little one.
Ralph, what are you doing out of bed? I thought you were asleep.
Oh, you thought I was asleep? Well, as a matter of fact, I was going to sleep. But then, just as I was dropping off, I figured I'd better not, and I got out of bed. You know, I figured if I was snoring, well, I might interrupt you and her, and you're blabbing.
Oh, Ralph, you mean you could hear us?
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I was reading your lips through the keyhole. Certainly I could hear you.
I don't know what he's getting so excited about. We were only whispering.
All right, whispering Jack Smith, out!
I'll see you later, Alice. All right, Trixie. Ralph, you didn't have to act like that.
What do you mean I didn't have to act like that? How am I supposed to act? Boy, you don't know what it is to go 3 days without any sleep. I'm going nuts. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll never get any sleep as long as I'm on that night shift.
Oh, Ralph, you're just going to have to get used to it.
What do you mean, get used to it? 40 years I've been practicing sleeping at night. Now you want me to get used in 3 days to sleeping in the daytime. Freddie Muller's to blame for this. The big dispatcher, the big man. He had to switch me to the night shift.
Now, Ralph, if you get yourself all worked up this way, you're not going to be able to go to sleep. Now, come on. Go back to bed and give it another try.
All right. I'll give it another try. Give it another try. But I don't want to hear one sound, Alice. Not one sound from this room. I don't want you stamping around. I don't want you shutting any doors. I don't even want you to breathe.
All right, Ralph. I'll be as quiet as I possibly can.
I don't care about quiet as possibly can. I don't want you to breathe.
If I don't breathe, I'll faint.
That's okay, but don't make any noise when you hit the floor.
Before this night is over, Ralph Cramner's going to be dying to break that lease, and then I'll be very happy to get out of here.
I know, Ed, but do we have to do it now? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm tired.
You stop complaining, and we just got to...
Besides, I don't want to do this to Alice.
Well, I don't want to do it to Alice either, but when you're fighting an elephant, many times a few innocent ants get treaded upon in a scuffle. Besides, I'm sick and tired of that guy's constant bickering. I'm a tenant here. I pay rent for service. I'm getting no service at all. So I'm going to have the lease broken so I can get out of here.
Well, I wouldn't be unhappy to get out of here, boy.
Spoken like a true tenant. Now grab some noisemakers. Let's go over there. And when we do this, we start off nice and soft, like that Spike Jones record, and then build up to the obligato.
Okay.
See?
You mean do it by the fireplace?
Right over here.
Okay.
Quiet now. Now, see this little hole up in there?
Yeah.
That connects the two fireplaces? All right, now here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year! Free beer for everybody! Say that up before you waking that baby boy! I don't hear anything. He's still asleep, I guess. Come on, let's go. Let's give it this. 1, 2, 3. The British are coming down with the landlord! I'm watching the party in the first part!
Ed, I still don't hear anything in there.
All right. Come on, the heavy artillery now.
Huh?
The canisters will do it. I got a plan.
What are you going to do with that?
I don't mind. Just follow me. Now then. Know that little hole?
Yeah.
We just light up this thing here. Then we push it in the little hole over there.
Yeah.
And then...
Ed, don't you think that's going too far? What's the matter? Nothing happened?
Must have been a dud.
Oh, good. Now, come on, let's go back to bed. This is the silliest thing
We're
I've
not
ever
going
heard
any
of.
place back to bed. Just grab the noisemakers and let's go again. We'll get rid of them. Come on. Hit it. 1, 2, 3. Hey, the British are coming! Down with the landlord! Lock the room! Baby, don't! Hey! Hey, Rusty boy! Hello, Ralph, it's you. What are you doing up so early in the morning?
What am I doing up? I can understand him. I can understand that nut, Trixie, but you!
Boy, Ralph, you know, with all this noise going on and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if you just broke the lease and threw us out of here.
Aha! So that's what the noise is. You're trying to break the lease. Well, let me tell you something, kiddo. You got some case.
Don't you mind all this noise,
I love
Ralph?
it. Hooray, more noise. You're
Yeah.
stuck here for 99 years. Don't worry about that.
We're having a very wild party in there,
Go
Ralph.
ahead, my boy. Have a wild party.
Well, I'm just going to leave you two nuts here to fight it out amongst yourselves. I'm going to bed.
Fine, go ahead. There goes 1 in a million, and I have to get her. Look, Ralph, why don't you just save yourself a lot of grief and aggravation and trouble and just break the lease and toss me out of here?
It doesn't bother me. Go as far as you like, pal. I told you. I can't complain about wild parties because I'm the party of the first party and I'm here.
You like all this loud noise, Ralph?
Go ahead, do your work.
Not enough, Ralph?
Oh, I love it. Go ahead.
Here
Go
goes
on,
some more. How about that, Ralph? Happy New Year! You had enough, huh?
You think you know how to make noise, pal? You think you know how to make noise?
I'll do pretty good.
Want to hear a little noise? I'll show you a little noise, pal, if you want to hear noise.